Hello, my Talladega tornadoes, and welcome to World History 1. This is John Walker Davis, and I wanted to give you a quick overview of this course as far as how to navigate it through my Talladega, or as Zanzibar as I call it. And I can see how that confuses some of y'all because you actually can't even see Zanzibar anywhere up here. But you do know it's my Talladega. So for History 221, there are so many various buttons. I can see how some folks can be confused initially, but I want to give you a good idea of what you need to know and where you need to go. And the most important things you need to stick up with: look at news and announcements regularly, check back with your syllabus. You should have purchased a textbook by now. And coursework is the place that lets you know what's due and when your exams are due. And I will give you other resources outside the textbook at times, and that's the place you go for that. So there's only the syllabus right there. But there will be some other sources that I will add, but I'll let you know in the news and announcements. And regarding the discussion forums, the first couple of weeks, the class was undergoing somewhat, there was a state of confusion because unfortunately Dr. Cook had to withdraw from teaching this course, and that's why I took over. And Dr. Cook is having a health crisis along with his wife, so keep him and his family in your prayers. But this class is off and running, and from now until the end of the semester, everyone should be focused on the coursework that you need to be doing. And if you're not reading 10 to 15 pages a day in your textbook, your world history textbook, you'll get behind very quickly because this covers a lot of information very quickly. And your first test, even though it said it was the first chapter, was not the whole chapter. And I'll address those issues later with some objectives that I'll give you, and I'll post them online in your resources and also on what you need to do for week 3. But just keep in mind, things will go very quickly from henceforth. There'll be at least a test a week. There may be 2 tests during the week because we have a lot of material still to cover. So familiarize yourself with this. Make it easy. Keep up with the coursework that's going to lay out very easily week 1, week 2, week 3, and on down the line of when the various tests are. And if you ever have any questions, send me an email, send me a text. My cell phone number is 256-525-5950. And if you have any questions, ask me questions. If you want me to discuss something in this manner, say there's a particular subject you're not comfortable with, or it doesn't make any sense in the text, send me a text or leave me a message or an email, and I have no problem discussing the significance of the Sumerians or the Egyptians, on why the shift from the Paleolithic era to the Neolithic era, why it was so dramatic, but also how it unfolded in different parts of the world at different times, and then those individuals' encounters with their particular geographic space was quite different in how it affected the culture and how its economy developed, how its religion developed, how social relations developed, and how men and women responded to each other differently. So those are the big themes you need to think about. And when I speak of themes, if you remember from your syllabus, there's a possibility of earning 10 extra points through a thematic essay. And that's going to be guided by a certain extent from our discussions. But what I want you to take away from this thematic essay is to think about a particular subject you find interesting. It could be various ideas. It could be religion. It could be economics. It could be gender relations. It could be power structure. It could be military, or any of these big things that we talk about in history. But the point of the thematic essay is for you to rely upon primary resources from your text or from a site you find online, and then follow that particular theme over a 1,000-year period. And so you may find something in Asia that's interesting, or in India, or in Egypt, or in Mesoamerica. Any of those particular civilizations will do, but I want you to focus on something that interests you, not something that interests me, and then you follow it over time, come up with a thesis, and so by the end of the semester you've written not a long, less than 2 pages, but a discussion that you build upon your own ideas based upon the evidence that you find. And you should probably have a different conclusion from what you had initially drawn, but it would make you it will make you a better writer and a better thinker when you read ideas from others and then write down your thoughts, but then develop some type of thesis over the next 6 weeks. So you can mess around with this, throw ideas off me, and construct a good essay that you may can use in another class. So now, having said that, you guys have to get to work, and it'll be busy from henceforth. And I will do what I can to help you out. So please communicate with me. I gave you my cell phone number. I'm generally here during the week in my office, Seymour 204, excuse me. And I'm generally here. If my door's closed, that does not necessarily mean I'm not here. You can knock and I may say, come in. But communicate, that's the secret, and let me know how I can help. Have a great week. Be well.